welcome to your mat. My name is Allison. I'm the owner of Serenity Yoga Studio, and today we are talking about Pigeon Pose, how to get into it, some modifications to help you with your practice. Now, Pigeon is another one that really opens up the hip joint, and for a lot of people that can be cumbersome. I always like to tell people your hips are like suitcases, and you just think of our day, going through our day, depending on the stressors. We stuff and we stuff and we stuff until we can't stuff anymore, and then all of a sudden that results into rage. So when you can let the tension go and allow prana to flow through the body, you begin to feel lighter, calmer. So go ahead and come to your mat, and always grab a block because blocks are our friends, and let's get to it. I'm going to start on my right side. So if we are coming into pigeon from the right side, you're going to step your right foot forward and then go ahead and wiggle walk it over to that left wrist, dropping the right shin down. Now, oftentimes people look like this where their heel is in their perineum. If you can, you want to try to move that heel away from the perineum. Because the reason why is if your heel's like all the way in, kind of like this, you're not doing anything to your hip. You're just having your heel close to your perineum, and that's it. So try to get that shin parallel to the front of the mat. It's okay if it's not parallel, but close to it. And a good way to do that, if it's not, is to take a block underneath your right hip. Scooch the shin up to meet the front of the mat. Check your back leg to make sure it is facing straight. Lift the heart, and maybe you're just here working this. If you want to take it a step further, you're going to fold all the way down. Now, I like to keep 2 blocks. You can rest your head and just let your arms go. The reason why you want to use a block is if this is you, you want to bring the earth up to you always in every pose. You don't want your pelvis dangling. So always use a block. If you are more advanced and this, you don't need a block, and you want to take your pigeon a step further, you're going to plug down to the top of the foot, the leg lifts. On your inhale, reach your arms up, interlace your fingers so your index finger's facing up. With control, slowly lower all the way down. And that's a lot of core control. Also, another helpful hint, taking your right knee and drawing it back into that right hip. It's not going to go, but when you mindfully draw it back and in, you're going to feel a huge opening. And lastly, if neither of these options are good for you, you can always lay down on your back. So if you're laying down on your back, right, your right foot is going to come to the outside of that left knee. You'll either press down through the inner right thigh, or if you want to take it up a notch, you're going to come in a triangle, your right hand inside the triangle, grab a hold of your left thigh, and then pull and press that right elbow inside that right knee. And you'll feel that stretch all the way down here. And then when they're going to the left side, you can just stay on the floor and then go ahead to the left side. That left foot comes to the outside. Either you're using your hand to press down, or you're going in, the left hand's coming in the triangle, you're grabbing hold of that right thigh, and you're pressing and pushing away. And that's pigeon. Hope to see you on your mat. Have a great day. Namaste.